Have you ever come across the delicate plant known as Pulsatilla pratensis? Also known as the windflower, it's not just a pretty face in the plant kingdom. This plant holds a wealth of medicinal properties, and today we're going to delve deep into its fascinating world. Pulsatilla pratensis, a species distinct from its American cousin, Pulsatilla nutaliana, boasts a rich history of medicinal use. Its properties have been extensively studied and proven, making it a cornerstone in homeopathic treatments. Complementary remedies to this plant are plentiful, with notable ones being sulfuric acid and lycopodium. Interestingly, Pulsatilla pratensis acts as an antidote to several substances including chamomilla, coffee, ignatia, and nux vomica. Its relationship with sulfuric acid is particularly noteworthy, as it can follow up and counter the gastric troubles caused by the acid. This plant also proves to be a potential remedy for the diarrhea that often follows the use of sulfuric acid to curb alcohol cravings. Now, let's focus on the plant's key characteristic, its changeability. Much like the wind, the symptoms it treats can be fickle and ever-changing. This property is most evident in cases of hemorrhages, where the bleeding seems to stop only to return a few hours later. A similar pattern is seen with diarrhea, where the appearance of the stools keeps changing. The mental symptoms treated by Pulsatilla pratensis are equally capricious, ranging from irritability to tearfulness to mild and pleasant moods. It seems to have a particular affinity for the female organism, although it affects both genders. This plant is often chosen based on the predominance of mental symptoms, especially in patients with a mild, tearful disposition and a slow, phlegmatic temperament. The typical Pulsatilla woman is tearful and easily discouraged, often filled with anxiety and forebodings of impending disaster. These symptoms are usually associated with indigestion and often accompanied by chattering teeth, palpitations, and flushes of heat. Compare this with the mental state treated by sepia, which includes irritability and anger, or natrum muriaticum, which also addresses a tearful disposition but aggravates under consolation. Stannum treats a tearful disposition associated with chest symptoms, while ignatia addresses hidden grief. Pulsatilla pratensis is particularly effective for chlorotic or anemic women who constantly feel chilly yet find relief in cool environments. So, to recap, Pulsatilla pratensis is a versatile plant with a myriad of medicinal properties. Its key characteristic is the changeability of the symptoms it treats, making it a go-to remedy for conditions that fluctuate in nature. It's particularly effective in treating mental symptoms, especially in women with a mild, tearful disposition. A fascinating plant indeed, wouldn't you agree?